All right. Shortly, the morning after back and biceps day, which was a good lift, but it was a hard fought lift. We have legs, and now legs is going to be another hard fought lift because I'm trying to increase because I've already met my benchmark of improvement in squat, where I've hit 250 for 3. I actually hit it for 4 last week. So now this week I'm just trying to move it up steadily because the next threshold will be 265 for 3, which means that I'm going to have to rise it very steadily. It means that I might have to hit 255 or 260 today, which, is a tall order. It's hard to jump up by 5 or by a lot and try to maintain the good rep range. So the difficulty of that is not lost on me. However, I think we'll be able to pull something good out of it. I did a good pre-stretching routine. I'm all ready to go. I had some good water this morning. I blew my nose just a second ago, so I'll have good, oxygen consumption. Nothing's getting lost to my airways. So you have all the ingredients for a good lift. You have all the ingredients for leg day to be good. So all that's left is to kind of show the progress I have so far. So, sorry about that. Let's cut to the lift. All right, starting off, we have 225 for our warm-up. Same as most of the leg days that have been in the past. But, sometimes that consistency is a good thing. Definitely gonna prep our legs a lot. A good solid 8 reps. All right. The second wake me up set is 235. Bouncing this one for 8 reps too. Next I'm gonna try an 8 rep range one, and then I'm gonna want to go to 6 for the last one. 6 might be a tall order, but I don't care. I'm pushing forward to it anyways, in the spirit of trying to push the squat so I can be hitting my benchmarks effectively. Alright, 8 reps. A little harder that time, but still like it. Alright, third set is 245 for 8. Last time I hit 240 for 8 before preparing for the 250 for 4, so 245 is definitely a step up, but I thought why not make it even with the other climbs of 225 to 235. Just going straight up to 245 allows me to put 2 10s on either side and then just grind it out. And 8 reps definitely seems achievable as long as we breathe right and set ourselves up correctly. Definitely pushing things really far. Definitely pushing things to a degree of maybe not the best range of motion, but I think if I go back, I'll be pleasantly surprised, because I still felt a good stretch on my quads. All right, perfectly balanced, perfectly prepared. All that's left is just one final movement of squat. One final 250 for 6. And if we have more in the tank, we have more in the tank. I think this will be good. Just always staring down heavy weights is intimidating. But that rush is, well, welcome to weightlifting. That rush is what people chase until they die. It gets harder and harder to find, but here it is. The rush is, I prepared for this big old weight. Alright. 6 is all that I had in me, but we accomplished it. We accomplished the goal. Whew, that's a lot of a head rush. But I like it. Alright. Seated hamstring curls aren't really going to have much of a push. It's just about, for these ones, we have a weight increase in 2 workouts. So for now, it's just about prepping my legs for that. Trying to get everything firing and everything used to the weight. 130 is definitely a manageable thing for me, so I'll just keep things basically the way they are, at least for now. I need to adjust this one more. My short legs need to be able to reach the pedals. All right, 12 reps. Good movement on that one. Just keep it up for 2 more sets. Alright. Second set, basically just the same as before. Just want to duplicate exactly what was going on. Okay, probably needed a little bit more breathing, but I'll take it. All right, last set. Pushing forward for 12 more reps. I'm trying not to go like I did that second set where I get, a little lactic acid buildup and get a little pre-exhausted. I'm trying to keep going for the full time this time. So, let's aim for that. Let's gun for that. Failed it. 2 more. skated on the weight a couple times, but we're gonna have to take it. All right, first time in a little bit that I've loaded a big calf raise weight onto the bar, because it takes a little bit to get it all steady and prepared. But we're going 250 for 10 for 3 sets. Just trying to work on that slow decline with the calves. Okay, definitely need to put on hood for this one. I was looking in the mirror, looking at it backwards. Okay, that one felt good. Not much of a pull for the first set, but I know the other sets are going to be feeling it. Alright, second set, pretty much the same as before. Just trying to isolate those calf muscles as best as possible. Hurts the shoulders too much. I need to load it on my back a little bit more. Okay, that was definitely a lot more painful. I can't tell if it's the way I loaded the bar on my back or if it was just more of the strain. Alright, last set of calves. Looking to set this weight up correctly and then push as much as humanly possible. Try to get all the decline on the calves correctly. Just set it up lightly on the back and push it forward. There we go. Oh. Okay, that's it on calves. Felt good about that last one. Middle one was maybe a little bit shaky, but first and third sets are good. Alright, it's been a minute. It's been a hot little minute since I've done pistol squats during college, so I need to retrain a little bit with it. So I'm gonna continue just completely controlled reps for this workout, and I think next workout is when I'm going to try some new variation, add some new balance constraints to it. Try to perfect it and move on to something even harder than a pistol squat. But for now, just pistol squats for 6, each leg, 3 sets. A little balance issue there. Alright, left leg now. More balance issues there. Gosh. This left leg needs a little bit less fatigue. Okay. bounce on the left leg definitely needs to be slowed or adjusted. All right, second set. I'm gonna try to work on the balance for each foot just a little bit better. 6 reps. Okay, all 6 reps, all 6 reps. Let's go to the left leg. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Didn't catch myself. Okay, reset, reset. 2 more reps. One more, one more. All right, great balance on that last one. Felt myself slipping, but I caught myself, so I like that. All right, last set. For the last set, we want to control all of these. Not make any inconsistencies happen. Not make anything weird. Just full on strengthening my knees, strengthening my calves, strengthening everything about pistol squats. No weirdness. Yeah, but maybe a little bit of sleepiness. Gosh, that's a guy and a half. Okay. Let's go. Alright, lots of grind, lots of grind. Left leg, same thing. Alright, deep for the 6th one. Dig deep. Alright. Pistol squat is a go. Or maybe a stop, because we did it. Alright. A little thought experiment, guys. 195 for 8. Is it achievable? Is it achievable with lifting straps? Well, I got some lifting straps for Christmas, so I'm gonna have to see how this goes. I practiced them somewhat when I was at home over Christmas break, but I haven't really done it here yet because of not a crazy amount of time. So we're just gonna have to see how it goes. Getting my wrist close and then wrapping a bunch and then keeping it tight. Keeping it tight to the bar. Okay. Keep that there and then gotta keep my wrist close and then wrap it with my thumb as best as possible. It's kind of complicated, but I'll get it eventually. Okay. Alright. Wrap that back a little bit, or both of them back a little bit. Alright. Now, lifting straps are achieved. So, let's do 195 for 8. All right. Achieved it. Achieved it. All right. Second set of 8. Now that I have more practice with the lifting straps, it'll be more practical, easier to wrap and get my grip all stabilized. It's kind of hard to wrap with the second hand, but watch some videos, and that's basically what it said, is that wrapping with the second hand is a little bit more difficult. But that's still, lifting straps are going to help more than hurt overall. All right, second set. Oh, I need a better grip on that. Need a better grip. 4 more, 4 more. Come on, wrap effectively. Alright. That's the end of that one. I think that might have been 7, but oh well, I'm gonna keep it at that. You know, the one kind of bad part about RDLs is I know my butt is getting exposed on the internet. It's kind of a given with leg day, you know, bending over doing things that it's not going to be a very pretty sight, but even still, it kind of makes things a little bit awkward. At least reviewing myself in post, like going in, editing, and just saying like big old butt shot. It's not really something you're looking forward to, I'll say that. But that all being said, we got one last set. I'm gonna try to pull really hard for these last 8. Four more. I want 2 more. I don't know if it's going to be achievable, but I'm going to try it. That one counts as 8. Only get 1, 7, 1, and all of that. Alright. The last part of the workout is usually the beginning part of the workout. So it makes things a little interesting. This is the one that has injured me in the past, so doing it last is just kind of like a precaution, because now I'm all warmed up, and now it's not like I have a huge risk of getting a bunch of injury with it. I'm just gonna go 130 for 12, 130 for 12, and then 130 for 10, which is kind of like what it usually was in the beginning before I got injured that one day. It's like right here on my left side. I think abductor is the one that's internal. That's what got injured last time, was my left like abductor, kind of around my crotch. It was like, it really got strained, it really got pulled. So I'm just gonna go slow on this one, feel it out. One more. Okay. Okay. Let's see. No, wait, abductor is the one that goes outside. Adductor is the one that goes inside. So, it was my left, the left side hip abduction that really did me in. Okay, how's it we go slow? Okay, not full range of motion, but for a slowed version of what it was before, it's a good warm-up. All right, second set, just trying to make it as slow and methodical as it was before. It's not really the abduction that gives me a whole lot of strain. So just gotta go, but I gotta go slow on that too. Don't wanna be caught looking foolish or ironic if something goes wrong and I'm just over here like, yeah, I can do abduction. No, we're not doing that. Okay, five more. Okay, one more. Alright. Transition now to adduction. I'm gonna make it not as far of a range of motion as before, just to make sure I don't get injured. Okay, 5 more, same as before. One more. Okay. Second set moved a lot easier with the limited range of motion. All right, final set of legs. Trying to replicate the second set, but maybe a little bit more fluidity and maybe a little less rest, but it's whatever makes it feel the best. Like pushing within reason, basically. One more. Okay. Achieved 12 on that one. Gotta replicate the same thing. If I can hit 12, I'm gonna hit it. Don't want to just stop at 10. Give up right there. Okay, 5 more. Okay, that's the upper limits. That's the end of leg day. I'm going to do a cool down and then bump it on to a talk. Well, less of a formal talk this time and more of a little recipe thing. Today, I'm going to show you how I make some of the oatmeal that I like a lot for breakfast. Just finished my my boiling water. Lift that up. You can see kind of the bubbles. So that's like the first thing you do is you get a kettle and you just get a little bit of boiling water. Okay, and then after you have your water, you almost kind of look at it like cereal. You pour it in almost kind of like in a cereal type of way, just kind of judge. At least that's what I do. I don't really get like cups and stuff if you measure out cups, it would be like more calorie resistant, but I just kind of like let it all kind of go in like a almost a cereal type of way, and then just kind of pour it steadily. You don't want to pour too much and make it like a soupy water. You want to pour enough to like get it thickened. All right, you almost get it to like a consistency where it's like this. It's like a pasty type. Kind of just stir it around a little bit. Make sure it's like thick enough. If it's really thick, it'll like stick to the spoon. All right, and then kind of moving on to the main ingredients. I like using cinnamon. I'll just dump like a boatload of cinnamon in there. Cover every part of it, and then just mix it around and put another top layer on, because the cinnamon will like fade fast if you like kind of twist it around. Make sure to get every inch and crevice, and then it gets stuck to your spoon a lot, so you kind of have to tap everything out. But if you put a lot extra on there, the more cinnamon the better. And then of course gotta put some honey, get some good added sweetness. I usually put a decent bit on there, kind of cover it, almost like a minier version of a syrup. And then the heat will like melt the honey down a lot. You get it to like this, where you see those like golden honey layers, and then the top layers of just all the cinnamon and different things. And then the other cinnamon will be like kind of mixed in there. All right, and then the magic ingredients for everything, which probably isn't the healthiest, is chocolate chips. You got the Nestle, I guess that's what it's called, Nestle chocolate chips. And you just kind of like semi-sweet, just sprinkle them all around, and then let the heat kind of take them up. If you have any extra like water in the kettle, you can kind of pour that around a little bit. It'll help melt up the chocolate chips a little bit faster because of the heat. But if you just let them sit down for a second, give them a little bit, and then give them like a slight stir, the heat will naturally melt them down a little bit. And then you get like giant, chunky chocolate flakes within your stuff. Here, I'll show you. Like, look at that, bro. Just all the different chocolate chunks inside of there. The goodness of like the big old chunks, and then it dissolves all around. Makes it like this brown cinnamon consistency. And yeah, that is how to make the perfect oatmeal. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.